Well, if every year passes and you fail to meet your goals, it's time to stop making excuses in 2019 and let Prolean Wellness come to the rescue. Jeff Dana is the owner of Prolean Wellness, and you're here to help us make things happen.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Jeff, you actually spent years doing something about your weight, right?
Yeah, we hear that all the time. You know, I got to do something this year, and now's the time. You know, we were talking about that, and I spent literally 40 years of my life, up until the age of 40, trying to do something. I was big as a little kid, and I just started getting bigger, and at 40, I ended up at 355 pounds, and I had dieted. I had tried something. I had done all the diets and everything else, and I'd lose a little weight, but nothing would work. It was crazy.
And why do you think nothing worked for you?
Well, it wasn't because no one ever helped me understand why I was gaining the weight. They always tried to give me a program, and they would just take this broad brush approach like they do for most of us, right?
Or we're also jumping on these yo-yo diets or the latest fad, and that's not.
And each one of us is different. We all have our own problems, and we have to figure out why. And that wasn't until, 40 that I figured out that I had these metabolic issues. And then it took me about 14 months to get 112 pounds off. And I was like, oh my gosh. So that's been 10 years ago. And that's what makes all the difference, is actually understanding the why.
Yeah, and congratulations. That's amazing and very important, obviously, to be healthy. So how does Prolean treat each person as an individual? I think that, each case is different. Right,
and that's what we have to do, is figure out. And so we use what's called an iDXA body scanner that helps us understand how much muscle mass a person has when they start. So it gives us a great baseline. And with this baseline, my nutritionist can see how much muscle mass that person starts with and build a nutritional program precisely for that person, so that on the days they're working out, they're going to get a little more protein in there to help build muscle mass. And we also rely a lot on some blood work. And the blood work panel that we pull is a lot different than a lot of doctors would just pull. And that's how they found out that I was pre-diabetic. My glucose was fine. A1C was always fine, but my insulin was the problem.
So you really need to get a closer look at what's going on with your body. And then, so you're going to give us another example of the software of the body working against us.
Yeah, so that metabolism is the software. Like a computer has software, the body has a chemical software that runs it. And so inflammation is another key. And inflammation can come from, arthritis, or it can come from different foods we're eating that we're allergic to. That was one of my issues as well. And so if somebody has a lot of inflammation, our body produces cortisol, which is a steroid. And steroids make us gain weight. So it proves very difficult for us to overcome that unless we actually identify why this is happening.
So many things that could be happening. So don't give up, because what kind of success can you actually expect with Prolean?
Well, that's the great part. So we don't expect people to just wait this out, right? So we want to see success. So typical in our 12-week program, even in the first 6 weeks, a female's going to see around 25 to 28 pounds coming off. And it's fat.
We like to hear that.
Well, yeah, and it's fat. It's not muscle mass. Men typically 35, 38, right? We lose a little quicker, just to have a little more muscle mass, a little more testosterone working for us. So it happens very quickly, but you have to know why it happened. We have to teach you how that happened and how to keep it off.
Sounds like you guys will definitely provide a lot of answers. Where can we go to get more information or to sign up?
So right now we're offering a special deal for our viewers today, for the AZTV viewers. First 25 callers, they're going to get a scan and a consultation for just $47. So normally that's $200, but we're doing it for a great value. They can go on our website and check us out at proleanwellness.com as well.
Great, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Very awesome information there. And hopefully everybody sticks to their goals, right?
Yeah. Good luck, guys. Absolutely.